Welcome to our financial literacy course. This course is designed to help you develop the knowledge, skills, and habits needed to make informed financial decisions throughout your life. Financial literacy is not about getting rich quickly. It is about understanding money well enough to avoid costly mistakes, reduce financial stress, and build long-term financial security. This course is practical, structured, and highly relevant to real-world decision making. The topics you will study apply directly to everyday choices involving spending, saving, borrowing, investing, and planning for the future. Each module builds on the previous one, gradually expanding your understanding of how personal financial decisions interact and compound over time. Let's talk briefly about each module and what you can expect to learn. Module 1 is What is Financial Literacy? It introduces the concept of financial literacy and explains why it is essential for personal and financial well-being. Emphasizes how financial knowledge supports better decision-making and long-term stability. Module 2 is Needs and Wants. It explores the distinction between needs and wants, common financial decisions individuals face, practical saving techniques, and the importance of building an emergency fund. Module 3 is Budget. It focuses on creating a monthly budget, using apps or spreadsheets for budgeting, and understanding the role of saving. Introduces short-term and long-term savings goals. Module 4 is Fixed and Variable Costs. It covers how to track and categorize expenses and explains the difference between fixed and variable costs. Emphasizes how this distinction improves budgeting and financial control. Module 5 is Bank Accounts. It examines different types of bank accounts, how banks and credit unions operate, how to avoid common banking fees, and how to use online and mobile banking effectively. Module 6 is Credit Cards and Loans. It introduces credit and debt, including credit cards, personal loans, and student loans. Discusses interest rates, minimum payments, and the risks associated with high interest debt. Module 7 is Credit Score and Credit Reports. It explains what a credit score is, how it is calculated, and the role of credit reports. Covers behaviors that build or harm credit and how to check and monitor credit regularly. Module 8 is Midterm Exam. It assesses your understanding of the core concepts covered in the first half of the course, including budgeting, banking, credit, and saving. Module 9 is Investing. It introduces the purpose of investing and the basic characteristics of stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and exchange-traded funds, ETFs. Module 10 is Risk and Return. It explains the relationship between risk and return and why higher potential returns generally require accepting greater uncertainty. Module 11 is Interest and Compounding. It covers how interest and compounding work and why time plays a critical role in both saving and investing outcomes. Module 12 is Student Loans. It examines federal and private student loans, repayment terms, interest accrual, strategies for minimizing loan debt, and the cost-benefit trade-off of borrowing for education. Module 13 is Paycheck and Taxes. It explains paychecks, including gross pay, net pay, and deductions. Covers key tax forms such as the W-2 and 1099, the basics of federal and state income taxes, and introductory tax planning concepts. Module 14 is Retirement Savings and Insurance. It brings together long-term financial planning topics, including retirement savings options such as 401k and IRA, the role of insurance, and the creation of a personal financial action plan. Module 15 is Final Exam. It evaluates your comprehensive understanding of financial literacy concepts and your ability to apply them to real-world financial decisions. By the end of this course, you should feel more confident managing your money, making informed financial choices, and planning for both short-term needs and long-term goals. The skills you develop in this course are intended to serve you not only during the semester, but throughout your personal and professional life. I look forward to an insightful and productive term with you all. Thank you for taking this course. See you in class.